Hello, come make some delicious loaf breads with me. Take some old bananas and just mush it up with a fork. You can use a hand mixer if you have one, but since they're already soft, a fork goes faster. Then just do it on the side of the bowl. Will even be faster for you. Now, oftentimes we use banana to make a banana bread with the sugar and the milk and the eggs and stuff like that. It's delicious, isn't it? But sometimes you can use bananas in your regular breads to give it flavor and a little bit of sweetness, especially for those of us who are not particular fans of sugar. So there's a lot of sugar substitutes. You can use dates, but since I had bananas sitting around, I was like, why not? Let's bake with it. I'm using equal parts of heavy cream and water, so 200 grams of heavy cream and 200 grams of water. I'm going to leave the recipe down in the description box so you can refer to it, okay? Okay, so you mix this up a little bit. 2 teaspoons of yeast. There we go. We're going to add a tablespoon of clarified butter. This is clarified butter or ghee. You see it in the stores for really high prices. Basically, it's butter that has been made to take out the milk solids. Okay? It's really nice. And if you're a baker, I encourage you to put ghee in your bakes. Delicious. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of ghee in my bread. There we are. And then I'm putting 700 grams of flour in there. Now you can make this recipe, you can size it down to whatever you want. Okay? This is just my recipe. You can put more bananas, less bananas, more butter, less butter. Then about 10 grams or so of sea salt. Getting ready to mix it up. You just go gently. Just mix it till everything is incorporated. Keep an eye on the texture, whether you need more liquid. A lot of times you won't. Not with this recipe. I see a lot of people asking how to make the bread soft. It's 2 things. How much water you're putting in it and how much flour, oil, olive oil, whatever oil you have, makes bread soft. That's one of the secrets, oil. So find you a good oil, olive oil. Put about a few ounces in your bread. Tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. It's not going to hurt anything. And so you're going to end up with a soft inside and a crispy outside, depending on how long you bake it. But at the same time, you can have soft outside, soft inside. Whether you want a sandwich bread, whether you want rolls, try putting oils in. This is for people who are not particularly, people who don't use, I should say, people who don't use milk or can't use milk or eggs in their breads. Oil works just fine to make it nice and soft. All right, looks like we have a perfect texture here. So we are going to leave this out for 1 hour. I didn't get to use my hands today because my weapon works well. You can get this on Amazon. They have all kinds of different ones. Get the one that has the 2 rings. It's firmer than the ones with a single ring. Okay, we're going to cover, leave it for 1 hour, and we'll be back. After 1 hour, it's all risen. Okay, and what we're going to do is stretch it and bring it in. Very simple. I know some people like to punch it down, but it's the same thing. See the bananas in there? Gluten already developed. Now this is a no-knead bread, so we're not going to be kneading it and all of that. Keeping it simple, straightforward, and fast. Works well if you're not into kneading your bread, but you want a good structure. Structure is important to keep your bread together. So keep that in mind. Just because there's no knead does not mean you should forego the structure. So you got to bring this, stretch it and fold it in a few times so that you have a nice structure. Okay, I'm going to be making 2 loaves out of this, so I'm going to cut it in 2. This time I want both loaves to be about the same. I usually eyeball it, and I'm pretty close most of the time to being exactly the same, but this time I just want it to be the same weight. Just sprinkle a little bit of flour on your surface, your work surface, not too much. Just something that will create friction. You don't need a whole bunch of flour. Toss your dough down, and let's get ready to cut it in 2 and get going. All right, now that it's been split in 2, it is time to shape it and put it in the pan. Let's put a little bit of flour on your fingertips, and we are going to shape it up. So first, it's always good to roll it into a ball, okay, so that you have them evenly distributed. And you put your fingers in and just slowly stretch it out as you go like that. Use the flour as you need it so that you don't overflour. Okay, and as usual, pinch the seams. It's so important to pinch your seams. You can make your bread rustic and you don't need to pinch your seams, but a lot of times pinching the seams is a good idea. And you put it in there. We're going to do the same for this one. Okay. We are going to make it into a ball. And then The less you handle your bread or the dough, the softer it's going to get. Sometimes we tend to overhandle the bread and it's stiff, and especially when it's a couple of days old or a day or two old. And you're like, why is my bread so hard? You overhandled it. Keep it soft and it will stay soft. All right. Let's cover it up. Let it rise. Hopefully in an hour. If not, until it rises to the top. Usually you want your bread to be about this way. You don't want your bread to be here. You want it to be this way. So when it bakes, it's nice and domey. See you in an hour. After an hour, we are back. I'm going to put an egg wash over them. You don't have to put egg wash. I just want to put an egg wash because I want a golden color. Gently put the egg wash so you don't mess up your rice. And I'm going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on this one. I love sesame seeds. The nuttiness and the crunch. Then I'm going to egg wash this one as well. Then it's going to go into the oven. I'm baking it at 375 for 35 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on your oven. All right. See you in 35 minutes. Just look at those beauties. They smell so wonderful. Hope you tried this recipe in your kitchen. Until next time, bon appetit!